Sagittarius, thank you for joining me. We're going to take a look at the incoming energies for the start of March 2025 for you. So it's a general read, it won't resonate for everyone, so please take the bits that fit and leave the rest, and cross-watchers bear in mind that roles can be reversed. If you'd like to stick about at the end of the video, I'm going to draw one of my new oracle cards. These are the Woodland Wardens, and they're inspired by history, mythology and folklore. So yeah, take a look at the end if you'd like to see your card. But let's have a look at what March is bringing. For Sagittarius, here comes the sun. Dooby-doo. Oh, and the Empress. Oh, okay. Looking good. Oh, potential nosedive. Oh, goodness me. We have the Queen of Fire, Queen of Wands kicking us off. Okay, I do feel like possibly at the start of the month you are showing up in your power. We have determination, inspiration, success, strength. Like, yes, we're ready for March. It's a brand new month and we're going all in. I don't know if somebody else is going to come along and cause a bit of a wave in that, okay? Because towards the end of this reading, I see a bit of toxic energy, some deceit, just this sense of something has literally reached the end of the road. In other news, I would say anybody who is hoping to become pregnant, I'm feeling strongly that is definitely a possibility for those trying for that, okay? Let's look at the sun kicking us off then. You know, this could be, maybe we need some enlightenment. Perhaps we need to shine a light on a situation that has run its course. But let me go in and clarify. Why is the sun here for Sagittarius? Six of Swords. I feel like you've been dealing with something that you want to be free from. And, you know, it might be that you've been stuck in a situation and how do I get out of this? I don't know how to get out of this, and maybe March is going to be that turning point. Your Six of Swords. You know, this is about moving on to those calmer shores. Now, although it is a positive card, it might not be the easiest thing to do, and it can feel, and I've already got this feeling in this reading almost that we're going to reach a point where we would just get up and leave without anything, you know, when there's a need to start over fresh with something. And that is the way that you get into that sun energy, I think, and get that sense of freedom and, like I say, enlightenment, optimism, because I feel that your future outlook just recently might not have been all that positive. Let me take a look at the Empress, which can be very much about self-care if it's not, you know, in the maternal sense. Yeah. Seven of Pentacles, I do. It's something's run its course, and it's where do I go from here? You know, there's definitely something here about needing to take good care of yourself. So it might be that you've been stuck in a situation where you've been thinking more about somebody else or other people and putting your needs on the back burner. And I think now is definitely the time to focus on you. If we are talking about a potential pregnancy, you know, this is planting our seeds and watching them grow. We're going to nurture them, we're going to tend to them, we're going to put our best into that. Like I say, spiritually for us, I think that's about you and your life's happiness in general. Because something's really off. Let's look at the Ten of Wands then. The most, you know, obvious thing for this is that sense of carrying a burden. And like I say, yeah, something's come to the end of the road. We need to move away from something that's no longer serving us, and I feel like it's something that you have held on to for far too long, and potentially for the wrong reasons. You know, you would have thought you were doing it for the right reasons. You've just held on too long, and I kind of feel that with this situation, it's almost like we've held on maybe too tight or too long, and it's been suffocating. I've just got this sense of it's just too much, and you know, that almost despite my efforts, I don't align with this anymore. This doesn't feel like it's supposed to continue as part of my life's journey. Definitely. Let's get into these tricky cards then. Why is the devil here? The devil can represent addiction as well. Don't always say that with this card, but I do feel that, yeah, whatever the situation, so like ultimately the devil's going to be something that holds us back. That could be internal, you know, it could be negative thoughts, it could be, like I say, addiction, temptation, lust. Either way, the devil never represents something that's positive, but like I say, it's holding you back in some way. Could be dealing with a toxic relationship, home environment. I'm definitely picking up the toxicity. I'm sure you can fill in that blank, I can't say the word. And we've reached a crossroads. So in March, you are gonna, it's gonna be, I think, the straw that broke the camel's back. And I've got two choices now. I mean, I either continue on this road that I know is leading to nowhere, or I change things up. I think whatever the outcome, you are going to start taking control, and I'm getting, you know, being quite smart about it, sensible, strategic almost. So I don't know if this is a really, really tricky situation for you to get out of, but you're gonna need to be clever with this. Let me look at the Seven of Swords then. Oh my goodness me, loads there. We do have the King and Queen of Wands out here, so very much in your power, or maybe connecting with a fellow fire sign. Yeah, maybe less the seat actually, and more protecting your energy, I think. Perhaps, you know, there's a situation where you've been lying to yourself for some time, like I say, putting energy into something that's just not working, or not recognising the problems, the areas that need addressing. And I think now, I almost feel like you are going to follow your heart, you're going to do what feels right for you, and it's going to take some strength. You're going to have to dig deep. I don't think this is going to come easy. But it is make or break, and I'm leaning towards break. Let's look at the Queen of Wands to finish us off then. The Star, that tried to come out before. Star, Four of Wands, Two, yeah. I just feel like, you know, if I was you and I'm going to look ahead to the rest of 2025, I just don't want to repeat the 24 or 23 or 22. You know, I just feel as though I know life's got something more to offer me, and this is not it. And I think you are absolutely ready to embrace that. And like, there's so much that we need to be planning. It's not something you can just step out of and, oh, easy peasy, we're done. It's not going to be easy. But it's going to be worth it long term is definitely what I'm going to say. So I'm going to leave you with that to ponder on. I hope, you know, you could take something helpful from it. And let's see what the Woodland Wardens have for you today. Sagittarius. Much to ponder on there. Okay. You get the Crow and Dogwood. This represents intelligence. And say we've got to be smart. Bear with me one moment while I find this. Okay, so the crow is an incredibly intelligent bird associated with the power of foresight and the ability to use tools. Today, it's often used to signify darkness or foreboding, but modern depictions rarely do the crow justice. Give me a moment to compose myself. According to Norse folklore, the crow is a powerfully positive symbol meant to remind us of our skills and resources. It says you are capable of solving any problem. Like the crow, the dogwood has a somewhat confused public image. Its beautiful, light-coloured petals convey gentleness and whimsy. Few know that its hard back and strong frame make it an uncommonly durable tree, able to withstand even the harshest weather. Okay, so with this card, it's telling us you have the tools to fulfill your goals and solve any problem that stands in your way. You need only look inward to find wisdom and strength. I do think, as much as I babble through that, it does tie in quite nicely to the rest of your reading. So, yeah, I do hope you can take something from that. But like I say, be smart, make the plan, make the move. All right, thank you for joining me.